save me some.
Hello, my friends. How you doing today? I am doing well. And I want to thank you for coming back and watching my channel. If you are not subscribed to the channel, please hit the subscribe button. I appreciate you very much. Metro PCS or whatever is messaging me right now. They probably want their money. They ain't getting it. I got two packages. One is an Amazon Prime, but I have a strange feeling it's not from Amazon Prime. And because I don't have Amazon Prime, that's why. And the other one is from a guy named innersleeve.com. That's where, you know, I've been looking at some innersleeve.com stuff. It's mostly CDs and records and stuff. And for some reason in my head, I was like, I don't want to trust these people. I don't know what it is. Maybe the name Inner Sleeve. Does Inner Sleeve make you feel like dirty? I don't know. Inner Sleeve. Maybe because when I was a kid, I used to shoplift. I used to stick my stuff in my inner sleeve. Maybe that's what it is. I also had big cuts in my triple fat goose jacket too, where I used to stick the cassette tapes that I used to steal too. Yeah. This is why I have problems now, and I'm going through all the stuff I'm going through with my children. Is because we reap what we sow, more than we sow, so which means almost like you get what you give, or treat people like you like to treat them. Meaning that supposedly if you screwed up as a kid, biblically, you're gonna go through 10 times worse with your kids, and then your kids are gonna have 10 times worse with their kids if they treat you like garbage. You know, so you got to break the chain, okay? And I obviously was not a very good person as a child. You know, I was doing some shoplifting, but listen, I did the shoplifting because I had a father that would not give me a dime, and I had all these friends that had all kinds of money and had all kinds of things and all kinds of stuff, and I'm like, Dad, can I have $10 for an Ozzy Osbourne cassette tape, or can I have $10 for the brand new Bon Jovi Bad Medicine or New Jersey album, or can I have $10 for the new Tom Petty and Heartbreakers cassette tape? And he's like, no. Okay, nope, you can't have nothing. I'm not giving you nothing. You didn't do it. I'm like, but I did the dishes. I cooked supper. I took care of my brother. I made my bed. I come home after school. I did my homework. I did all these things that normal people don't have to be asked to do. I did them. Can I have $10 at the end of the week for doing all this stuff? No. So that forced me to have to do what I had to do in order to obtain what I need to get. I don't recommend it. I got to tell you, because now I'm struggling. I struggled with my kids. I'll tell you right now, when your kids steal something for the first time, if you're older and you have kids, and one time your kids steal something, you feel like dirty, and you feel like you're screwed up as a parent. You feel like you feel like garbage. I mean, you feel like total garbage, and then you start reflecting on yourself. You're like, they did that because of you. They did that because it's your fault. So because of the way my father was, I always tried to make sure that my kids always had like $10 in their pocket. Always had $5 in their pocket. Always had the way to get some kind of money. If they did something, they got money for it. And now they got more money than me, and they don't give me a damn dime. I can't even get them to shut off a damn light. I'm like, listen, my electric bill's $400. It was $200 last month. Can you shut off the air conditioner when you go out? Yeah, sure, I will, Dad. No problem. And then they go out and they leave the air conditioner on for like 2 days. They don't come home for 2 days, but they leave the air conditioner on for 2 days. And I'm not going upstairs. I'm not going up there because I'm scared. I'm scared to go upstairs and what I might find in their room. I'm afraid. I'm afraid of what my kids have up there. I don't go up there. It gives me anxiety. No joke. I went up there my wife still laughs about it to this day. And I don't think it's funny, because if you have anxiety, you know that there's certain things in your life that trigger you. Okay? And I went upstairs to go shut off, I think it was my son's fan. And I went upstairs and I made it to the top stair, and I saw my daughter's room, and I saw my son's room, and I saw the hallway in between. And I came downstairs, I dropped to my knees, and I screamed like a woman. I screamed and cried, and my wife was like, looked at me, and I don't blame her. I don't blame her. She looked at me like, you're pathetic. You're a pathetic human being. I am embarrassed to even know you. This is but I will tell you, I was having a full-blown worst anxiety attack. Like, listen, I'm a little OCD. Okay, this stuff may look like it's out of whack, but it's out of whack in an organized, in my head, fashion. Like, there is not a day that doesn't go by in my life that I am not either scanning something in, bagging something up, or organizing something alphabetically, or by movie, or by music, or by whatever. It's something that keeps my mind busy from not doing bad things. When I approach the upstairs and I see what they have turned this house that I am paying, or me and the wife are paying, like thousands of dollars per month, over $1,000 per month, to live here, and they don't contribute nothing. You know what I mean? Some of them do. some of them don't. And I go up there and I see that, and it's like something snaps in me. And that day in particular, I remember. I mean, I joke about it now because my wife, because I could picture myself down on my knees, crying, kicking my feet like literally like I was like a child that didn't get an Elmo doll at like I didn't get a Barbie doll at Target. That's what. But I was having a full-blown anxiety attack. And my wife I look back at it now and it had to look ridiculous, but it was real. It was a real anxiety attack, and it really sucked. I'll tell you that right now. Anyway, where's I going with that? I don't know. I don't even care. Oh, yeah. Sleeve one day. Yeah, I used to stick stuff in my sleeve. And until I got busted. And I got busted, and me and my friend, one of my best friends, we were walking out, and I was being like so cool. I figured in my head when I was stealing things, I was like, if you walk out of the place like nonchalantly, like, hey, it's like nothing, like I got nothing to hide. I'm just walking out of the store, no problem. I was walking out of the store. I actually stopped at the vending machine, go get a Yoo-hoo, and I put my money in to get the Yoo-hoo, and I'm like, I got all this stuff in my jacket. I don't care. Look at me. I'm calm. Mr. Officer, Mr. Security Guard. I'm calm. You got no reason to be alarmed. Don't worry about all of those Ozzy Osbourne cassette tapes that are up my sleeve, or over here where I got my Poison Slippery When Wet. No, Slippery When Wet is Bon Jovi to open up and say I got that one over here in this sleeve. Pay no attention to those, okay? I didn't even steal those from your place. I stole those from Kmart, okay? I went by Bradley's and I stole some Ozzy from Bradley's, and now I'm over here at Ames, and this is where you're gonna bust me, okay? That's where I'm gonna get busted. And now try to explain to the security guards why I'm walking around with so many cassette tapes and no cassette player. And my response was, when they asked me that, I was like, I slept over my uncle's last night, and I just happened to be coming home, and I had them in my jacket. And they could only get me for the ones that they had in the surveillance camera, which was, I believe it was three cassette tapes. Yes. Okay, listen to me. One of them was the metal group Living Color, the one I'm a cult of personality, and that's what I got busted for stealing. That was the one that I was stole from that store. And I will tell you, after getting busted, after my father busted me, I mean, my father come get me. They did that photograph thing, banned me from the store for a year. Embarrassing. I will tell you, to this day, I do not own any in Living Color CDs, records, or cassette tapes. And when that song comes on, I get a little bit of anxiety. I don't really... I used to love that group. I like that song. I'm the cult of person. It's tough for me to even say it. Yeah, that's what I got busted with. That was the one. I'll never forget. It had all the little spiral colors in the cover. Kind of looked like a CNC music factory. All right. Anyway, yeah. Don't steal, boys and girls. Okay, it messes up your parents. And then if your parents were stealers themselves, it messes up them too. They look at themselves like, damn, I'm a crappy parent. All right. So let's go with the inner sleeve first. See what inner sleeve sent. It's a CD. Oh, man. Yes, it is a CD. All right. Well, I'm going to be doing a tabletop unboxing thing of this anyway, but I might as well show it to you. This is, I didn't even know this was out, but when I was doing my Slipknot collection, I did a little research on Slipknot, and I was like, Slipknot has a super deluxe edition of All Hope Is Gone with a second disc of Live at Madison Square Garden, which was on February 8th, 2009. This is it right here. Yeah. If you didn't know that this was available, it's available. I was going through the discography, and there is a record store day release of the concert, Madison Square Garden concert, but it's only available on vinyl. And I am a Slipknot fan, but I do not own all of the Slipknot vinyls. I don't own any Slipknot vinyls. And I was like, I'm not going to start with a live concert one, but I don't have it. And like, should I start collecting Slipknot vinyls just so I can have that concert that I don't have? Because I'm like that. That happened to me with Nine Inch Nails. Nine Inch Nails has, if you get the Halo something, I think it's like Halo 23 or 24, something like that, it's a vinyl. And there's no other form of it. And then, no, you even screwed me up with that. I think it's like Halo 38, something like that, and 39, or Halo, like Ghost 6 and 7. If you guys are Nine Inch Nails fans, you know what I'm talking about. If not, you're really confused right now. Those are digital downloads, and they still call them Halo. So I can't even obtain physical media of those two. So I don't know why Trent Reznor decided to do that. kind of a downer for us physical media collectors. And if you go to Wikipedia, or Wikipedia, whatever you pronounce it, it says if you want to collect those as halos and you want them in your physical collection, for you to start hunting down like almost like bootleggers, like you can find them on different websites, man-made or made by fan-made. They call fan-made copies. I'm like, why do I want a fan-made copy? I'm a fan. I can make it myself then, right? Can I just download it? Because what they were was free downloads from the Nine Inch Nails site during the COVID era. And I guess gave you a full album, 2 full albums during the COVID eras, but unfortunately never gave you physical copies of them. So they're counted as halos, but you can't actually own them. That sucks. But as a collector, as a physical media collector, that's a rough one. So yeah, I did a little research and found out that the second disc on this is actually the vinyl on this special edition foreign DVD, not CD combo pack. Now, it's 2 CD sets. One of them is actually just the regular album of All Hope Is Gone. Let me see how they wrote this thing out here. The 10th anniversary edition featuring the original album plus an unreleased live bonus CD from Madison Square Garden in 2009. And it's got a different cover. Yeah, I was going to unbox this. I was waiting for this thing to come in. I was going to unbox it like on the table like I normally do for my shorts, where I take like the old one, I put it side by side. I can still do that. I can still do that. No problem. Next one, like I said, I don't have Amazon Prime, so why this says Amazon Prime, and it says from Miss Basket, from Glennage MD, Miss Basket. That has nothing to do with Amazon or Prime. It is a copy of the Miss Education. Okay, wow, am I saying this wrong? Is it Miss? Yeah, Miss Education of Cameron Post. Miss Education of Cameron Post. What is this movie about? Let me break it down for you. I don't know. I don't have a damn clue. But it does star one of my favorite actresses. Yes, Miss Chloe Grace. Wow, is it? Wait a minute. Let me make sure. Yeah, she's right on top. Chloe Grace Moretz. Okay. I have been a fan of her acting since is it Let the Right One In or Let Them In? Let Them In? I think it's Let Them In. Anyway, I saw her in that, and then she was in like a bunch of other. I mean, I don't want to break them all, but I hope I'm saying that right. I got like 3 different versions of it. I think it's like they did like a Let the Right One In. They did Let Them In or let. It's one of those things. She's a vampire. Okay, it's a real good movie. I'll put a picture of it just for you. I'll put a picture over here so you could be introduced to Chloe Grace Moretz. Plus, she's done like other movies that I am. You know what the worst thing is? I am drawing a absolute complete blank, and I'm pretty sure I own everything that she. I even bought some DVDs because they didn't even get any Blu-ray copies yet of some of her movies because I was just such a fan of her acting. She was in it was a movie 58 or movie something whatever, was like all little skits there. She was wicked funny in that. That was really good. What is, you know what? Comment below, because she's known for something bigger than what the hell I'm talking about. And I am having what they call a brain fart right now. It's a complete brain fart. Maybe that prepping for that colonoscopy, I done pooped my brains out of my head. Maybe I don't know. Maybe that's the thing. Yeah, no idea. No digital code, exactly like this, and it's a special edition. What's so damn special about it? I don't know. Special edition. Special edition means that. Oh, it's got a little clippy thing that was stuck. All right. Here's a reason why it was stuck. Special features: behind the scenes photo gallery, commentary with director, and a theatrical trailer. Doesn't seem very special to me. Anyway. With that said, my friends, thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate you, and I will see you later. You should have saved me some.